You're. That was quick. That was quick. We're back on the. Well, actually, no, that wasn't. We went a whole 2 hours before the stream ended up crashing. we ended up going a whole 2 hours before we ended up needing to do the phone method, right? I mean, you could say that was pretty good. So you say we did pretty good. You say we did pretty good. Of course, it crashes before the main event. However, that's the downside. Of course, it crashes before the main event. This one's gonna be a little bit shorter, a little bit of a shorter one. Yeah, no, it sucks that I want to do it for like a certain amount of hours, right? And then like the stream like crashes like in the middle of it, the fucking Wi-Fi goes out like per usual. And then like and so what I have to like redo it again, right? And then like it like what like exactly at 2 like now like I wanted to go 3.5. I'm gonna go 3.5 to 4 today, right? I'm gonna go 3.5 to 4 today. Now I have to do over 4, right? I have to do over 4 combined, right? And potentially even more, right? Potentially I might even just do a 3 hour because like what the fuck? Like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do here now about it? So it is tough, right? It is tough, but I mean what are we gonna do about it? Do gotta check if it's working. Right? How big is the latency, right? How big is the latency? Oh, the latency's bad. Oh, the latency's bad. Oh, it's horrible, actually. It's horrible, actually. Wait. We reverse it, right? Okay. Never mind. Not that bad. Not that bad. I'm over-exaggerating it. However, I'll probably just do it like this from now on. I'm probably going to have to, like, connect to my hotspot. To my fucking hotspot and then, like, go live. But then it sucks too because then like if I use a hotspot, like it's like grain, like sometimes like it's grainy, sometimes the fucking the stream starts glitching out and shit. They're doing the Lerone Murphy walk. I didn't even did Mobzar walk already? Did he walk already? I didn't even see. Oh no. Mobzar is the A fighter in this shit. They couldn't let the countryman walk out second. They're pretending like this guy isn't undefeated also. That's the sick part about this fight is that somebody is gonna have to lose. Somebody gonna have to lose. These two would find a way to fucking draw. Bro, if they draw, if they both draw this fight, both of them just need to get cut. They both got to get cut at that point. Then at that point, like they're both just allergic to having fun fights, right? And like, who the fuck wants to see that? Who in the actual fuck wants to see that? Only active Russian featherweight. That's actually kind of crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. That's actually a little bit crazy, right? That's a little bit crazy. All right, I gotta get another one. Oh, no, I can't. I call this dude's best known for talking about like, his Muslim lifestyle with Sneeko, right? And how like he married his wife at like 18. I don't know, not at 18, like at like like 18, 17. I forgot what exact age, but she was young as shit though. She was underage. So everyone was like making a big deal about it, like 18 to 18. I don't give a fuck what country it is, bro. Countries have different laws. Right? Some people, bro, I say some people, and like it sounds like I'm like referring to a certain type of group, right? But there's people that do think that like our fucking laws just apply everywhere and only our laws. They have never gone to another country before. Oh shit. I'm looking at my hair right now. That's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Whoa. Need to spit. I usually have a spit cup like somewhere over there on like that side, but you bring your spit cup right here, like it's gonna smell like shit. The whole area is gonna smell like shit. It's gonna smell like fucking babas and shit. Horrid, rancid. Yeah, Larone old as shit. Larone is indeed old as shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Fuck Derek Clearly. Oh shit, we got Mark Goddard for this mug. We got Mark Goddard for this mug. No, brother Mo. Imagine this is a quick fight. Imagine this is just like a very quick fight. Lerone just knocks the shit out of Mavzar, right? Lerone all of a sudden becomes a knockout artist. That'd be kind of crazy. Lerone Murphy, the knockout artist. That just sounds crazy already. Out of Manchester, England. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been keeping up with the Houston and A&M game. I've not been keeping up. It's still relatively close game despite the technical. Do game start again? Yeah, do game start again from halftime. TCU finally scored a bucket. Movsar's kind of a heavy favorite. I think he should be not as heavy as Leroy Duncan was, but I do think his odds make sense. I think his odds make sense at 260, minus 260. Right? Lerone Murphy's takedown, the cloud of Lerone Murphy defending the takedown is kind of looming over us. Shake hands, shake gloves. Definitely a big fight feel. Definitely a big fight feel. Just solely off of their record. Both with pretty crazy records. A lot of distance already between those two. A lot of distance. This is going to be for 25 minutes. Man, they should have made this shit a 3-rounder. Should have made this shit a 3-rounder. We know these motherfuckers ain't going to finish each other. We know these motherfuckers ain't going to finish each other. No strikes landed so far. Lerone Murphy attempts a jab 2, gets parried. Evloev attempts a jab, parried also. Both exchange lead kicks. No, Evloev lead kick. Evloev high kick. That doesn't land, not even close. Lerone teep to a 1-2. First strikes landed of the fight. Teep to a 1-2. Lerone. Movsar throwing kind of crazy. Exchange that did a whole lot of nothing between the two. Both fighting incredibly defensive. Lerone with the 1-2. A 1-2 that lands, my bad. And Evloev slips, trips, and falls. Slips and falls. Nice lead leg kick, Lerone Murphy. Beautiful teep. Beautiful teep out of Evloev. Sends him all the way back to the back of the cage. Very slow high kick from Lerone. A failed clinch attempt from the both of them, honestly. Lerone's feinting the jab a whole lot, even though every time he's thrown the jab with the 2 behind it, he lands both of them. Evloev already with 3 head kicks, all of them getting blocked. One of them missing, though. Lerone checks a leg kick from Evloev. It seems very apparent that Lerone's looking for offense. Evloev is looking to defend, right? Misses a 1-2, Lerone. Lerone throws back a teep himself. Lerone misses a leg kick. Nice lead hook from Lerone. Blocks the high kick. Evloev really throwing this high kick. It's not close to really landing. At least not right now. Seems checks the leg kick. That was actually a really good check from Evloev. Evloev with the overhand lead overhand. Good jab from Lerone. Another teep from Lerone. I need another teep from Evloev. Body kick that gets blocked from Evloev. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a Lerone round. Leg kick from Lerone. Evloev caught the body kick for a little bit, but let go of it. Overhand misses. Evloev tried the spinning back fist. Lerone saw through that. And that is a 1-0. That is 1-0 Lerone. Ooh, TCU tied it. TCU has tied the game with Duke. Tied the game with Duke. So 1-0 Lerone, right? They're both not really doing much, right? Both not really doing much. Evloev's being incredibly defensive right now, too. He's being incredibly defensive, and he's throwing these high kicks that I'm like trying to see the vision with these high kicks that he's throwing. Because the last two that he threw were pretty slow. The last two he threw were pretty slow. The first one looked good. It's just you can kind of see, and like he was already Lerone's already backing up when he threw it. Around his back, Evloev tried to land a body kick, gets blocked. Lerone landed a jab. And Evloev with the 1-2. Well, no, I think he just landed the 2. Lerone with his own high kick. That was super slow. Lerone lands a hook. Both getting blocked a lot. They're both blocked. Yeah, they're playing it very defensive, the both of them. They're playing it very defensive. Lerone catches a kick and drops Evloev. Not drops him, but trips him. Nice teep kick from Murphy. Good leg kick to follow the teep. Good body kick to follow that. Nice lead. What the fuck was that? Evloev like glitched for a second. Evloev with another leading back fist. I said spinning back fist. Another spinning back fist from Evloev, and he completely whiffs. Nice 2 from Lerone Murphy. Evloev checks Lerone's leg kick. Nice overhand from Evloev. I think partially grazed the back of his head. High kick gets blocked. Body kick from Evloev. Jab from Lerone Murphy. Nice combination from Lerone. Lands one. Evloev doesn't connect there with his combination. Lerone's looking for a teep. The teep's there. Body kick from Evloev. Spinning. Ooh. Spinning hook kick from Evloev. That was kind of crazy. That was a nice spinning hook kick, too. It just, he's throwing the high kick so much that it just, you know he's going upstairs. I need to see more. I need to see a little bit more activity out of Evloev. Another spinning attack from Evloev. Jab to the body from Lerone. That was more of a two. Never mind, that was a two. Two to the body from Lerone. Body kick from Evloev. Jab from Lerone. Lerone looks sharp to start it off. I'm surprised Evloev hasn't attempted to take down. Body shot from Lerone Murphy. Leg kick from Lerone Murphy. And then Evloev misses his leg kick. Nice jab from Lerone. Yeah, he's cruising. Yeah, he's cruising right here. Yeah, this is an easy 2-0 from Lerone Murphy. I don't know what Evloev's doing. Oh, that was a good combination from Evloev. Well, it was a combination so he can land the overhand at the very end. But very, very, very quality round from Lerone Murphy. 2-0 Lerone Murphy. Evloev looks incredibly defensive. He looks very defensive. Wow, Houston's putting on A&M now. I need to see a takedown. I need to see a takedown out of Evloev if he wants to turn the tide a little bit. He needs. Houston's giving. Ooh, I need to switch back to this Duke game. Hold up. I need to switch back to this Duke game. I need to be. It's hard to keep my eye. It's hard to. I can't do the cross-eyed bit anymore, but I try to cross my. It's hard to keep my eyes on two things at the same time. Third round starts. Evloev's face looks a little red. Both missing the leg kicks. Side kick from Lerone. I like the kicks to the body from Lerone because they're actually landing. And he's landing the kicks to the body as Evloev lands a kick to the body. And they both land a kick to the body. I was just about to say, Lerone Murphy was landing these body kicks. And Evloev wasn't even thinking about a takedown until right now. And the whole news before the fight was how easily that Lerone Murphy got taken down from Josh Emmett. And Evloev barely attempts a takedown in the third round. He attempted it and he got it too. He got the takedown quite easily. Lerone's already back up though. Body shot from Lerone. Body hooks from Evloev, but Lerone lands a jab. Yeah, cup. That was a cup check. Low teep. Low teep to the dick by Evloev. Low teep to the dick. Oh no. That was like that was inside. I was inside. I thought he went high. I thought he went like I thought he picked up and went high. Thought he picked up and went high like that. Fight already back as Lerone lands a teep. Ooh, very nice spinning hook kick from Lerone. Partially lands. Good uppercut from Evloev as he was rushing in. He's getting actions out of Lerone now. He's getting a lot of reactions out of Lerone. Lerone blocks a body kick. Lerone Maffei. Going for a jab. Ooh, nice uppercut from Lerone. Very nice stutter step too. Very quick stutter step. Still in the third round. Good body kick from Lerone. Nice lead hook from Lerone. Switches his stance off the lead hook. Nice body two from Evloev. Good 1-2 from Lerone Murphy. Good jab from Lerone. A jab to the body. Jab into the body right after. Yeah, Lerone's putting some. He's throwing some nice He's getting some nice combinations off on Evloev. When Evloev starts his combination, a lot of the times he's landing. It's looking like to land one. They both exchange shovel hooks. Nice body kick from Evloev. He's trying that spinning back fist. He's trying to see if that spinning back fist is going to land. It hasn't been landing. Overhand to the shoulder by Evloev. Nice jab from Murphy. Yeah, the jab's slowing down Evloev a lot. Oh, very good too from Evloev. Very good too from Evloev as Lerone's coming in. Nice lead hook. Oh, Evloev came rushing in, landed a couple good hooks. Nice knee to the body from Evloev. Nice jab. Very good, very good way to end the round from Evloev. Might have done enough to win that round. I'll give him that round, honestly. 2-1 Lerone Murphy, though. However, 2-1 still Lerone Murphy. It's a pretty decent scrap. I can't lie. It's a pretty decent scrap. I was expecting to be bored. It's a pretty decent scrap. I can't lie. Houston A&M game is now at halftime. Houston is almost up by 20. Duke went into the timeout break right now on a 9-0 run. They're up 53-44. It was tied, and then now Duke up by 9. Nice body kick from Evloev to start the round. We're in the 4th round, and he did it again. He did it again. He did it again. He did it again. This one wasn't as flush, but it was still pretty flush though. Actually, it's still pretty flush. It wasn't as flush as the last one, but it wasn't shin to cup like last time. It was this time. This time it was only foot. It was only foot. It was only foot. Finally back from the timeout. All right, cool. Yeah, Larone's taking his time for a little bit. Oh, no. Yeah, second warning. Oh. Are we? Ooh, we're taking a point away for that. Oh, shit. Ooh-wee. Damn, I said if they get a draw, they should both get cut. If Evloev sweeps these next 2 rounds, that is a draw. That is a draw. If Evloev sweeps the rest of the fight, that's a draw. Lerone Swift swings and a miss on the leg kick. Swing and a miss. Nice oblique from Lerone Murphy. It's the first time I've seen it. Oh, very good check look. Check. Is that a knockdown or a trip? I can't tell. Larone's landing some heavy shots now. Lerone looks a little hurt. I said, bro, Evloev is landing some heavy shots. Lerone, damn, I'm a little brain fried. Nice overhand from Evloev. Good check from Evloev. They both land jabs. Lerone Murphy spinning back, elbows the body, and then body shot. Both exchange overhands. Is that a cut or a hematoma? Oh, no, that's a cut. Yeah, they both landed jabs right now, but Evloev he definitely got a reaction out of Lerone right there. And both landed some wild shots. Best shot being the Lerone. The Lerone right hook. Evloev gets it to a takedown. Yeah, he completes the takedown. He got a great position from Evloev, landing some good shots. Now Lerone's up to the feet. He gets taken down again. He gets tripped. Lerone gets his back taken now. Ooh, he gets his back taken. Lerone's back up to the feet. Lerone trying to move his hips. Evloev moving his hips with him. Now this is a clinch. And they break out of the clinch. Body shot from Evloev. Larone's bleeding a lot. Lerone tried faking a nut shot. Nice oblique from Lerone Murphy. Another oblique from Lerone Murphy. Nice overhand from Lerone Murphy. 2 jabs to the body. Nice uppercut from Evloev. Nice jab from Evloev. This is looking like an it's looking like a 9-9 round. Lerone slips. Evloev is on top. Evloev immediately takes top position. Now he takes the back. Now they're on the fence. Evloev is looking for a takedown. Great defense by Lerone Murphy. Great defense. Breaks out of it. Now they're on the feet. Good oblique kick from Murphy. Good jab from Murphy. Nice combination from Evloev. And there's the end of the round. Oh, that's a 9-9. That's a 9-9. That's a 9-9 if I've ever seen one. That's a 9-9. Bro, we are 1 round away from a draw. Fifth round is back. Duke got a 14-point lead now. That's nasty. Fight is back up. I mean, technically, Lerone's still up by 1. He's still up by 1, technically. But he needs to win this round. They're trading jabs, spinning back fist. Oh, man, he's been trying that spinning back fist the whole fight. He hasn't landed it once. Nice leg kicks from Lerone Murphy. Lerone tried to lead elbow. That almost landed. Nice combination from Evloev. They both trade jabs. Jab to the body from Evloev. Lerone misses a 1-2 or 1 overhand. Nice overhand to a takedown from Evloev. He gets him down. He gets him down with very good positioning. He has the back. Not ideal because Lerone still has his leg. Oh, nope, not anymore. Evloev's landing. He's landing ground and pound. Landing heavy ground and pound. Heavy ground and pound. They scramble. However, Evloev wins that scramble. He's almost at a crucifix. Now he's looking to get mount. He's in side saddle now. Landing heavy shots in side saddle. If he moves his leg, he can take his back. And he's pushing him back. He's moving him back towards, and Lerone gets up. Damn, Lerone gets, and he gets taken down right after he gets up. Lerone's getting ragdolled at this. He's getting ragdolled right now. He's getting ragdolled. There's no way this fight's going to end in a draw, bro. Evloev's landing some heavy shots. Now they're back up on the feet. If they both literally get it, if I called it before, I literally called it before. If they both draw, they should just get cut. Nice overhand from Lerone Murphy. Nice uppercut from Lerone Murphy. This is still a very close round. It's still a very close round. But Evloev's winning. Very close round, but Evloev's still winning by a little bit. I need Lerone to be a little bit more active. Nice overhand from Lerone Murphy. Nice combination from Evloev. Nice uppercut from Evloev. No, that uppercut got blocked. Never mind. Uppercut whiffs. They both land slow overhands. Nice 1-2 from... Nice one hook from Lerone. Lerone's eye is bleeding a lot. Nice hooks from Lerone. Evloev's swinging crazy now. He goes for that back fist again. Doesn't land, of course. This is a pretty good fight. And Lerone does a spinning attack himself, misses, and gets his back taken immediately. Gets his back taken immediately. Evloev trying to take him for a ride, and he does take him for a ride. Takes him for a ride, almost has full mount. Oh, he had full mount for a second. Now he's at side saddle. Oh, almost has his back. I don't know, man. I don't know if he did enough to win that round. I think he did. Hold on. Be back. Bro, when that stream where I was talking about the scary guy, right? That one scary guy. I did a dog review, right? It sucks because the dog review is basically like gone. Texas game started, all right? Texas game started. But that dog review, that dog review was like long gone pretty much. Yeah, looking like Duke's gonna take care of business on TCU. I don't know where to go at. I'll play this.
48-46, 48-46, and 47-47 for the winner.
No draws? Oh. I need to see the scorecards after this. I just need to see the scorecards for this after. Because they usually have the scorecards immediately after for like fights like this. I wonder what they saw on a 48 46. 48-46 to me doesn't make any sense, especially because of the point deduction. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Because now you're telling me he won 4 rounds. I don't think he won 4 rounds. I don't think he did. Like, he didn't win those first 2. I don't think he did enough to win those first 2. That was kind of weird. That was a little weird. That was a little weird. Bro, that's weird. That's weird. That's really weird. That was a very weird fight. Honestly, that was a very weird fight. That was a very weird fight, bro. That was a very weird fight. These type of fights where I need to go on Twitter like right after, like see like the reaction. That was an incredibly weird fight. What's going on? What's going on right here? What's going on right here? Oh, did Movsar just pull an Arman Sarukian? You pull a Sarukian right now? Oh, I thought they were showing the scorecards. How was a weird? How was that was kind of a weird fight. I thought it was a draw. I thought it was a draw. Thought it was a draw, and that both of these fighters should get cut, but I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. It's kind of just how I think, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, I guess they're not gonna show that shit. So I'll go to Hulu instead. I don't know which game to watch now. I guess I'll watch the Texas and Gonzaga game. I guess we'll watch the Texas Gonzaga game. All right, so I had Texas winning this game. Not really that big of, not much of believers for this Gonzaga team. Really not. Money keep coming in. I can't lose. Money keep coming in. I can't choose. But cards anything. I got different colors every name. That was incredibly weird. That was very weird. All right. That was a very. That was. I still can't believe. I really can't believe that fight. Like that was a draw. That was a clear as day draw. I don't know what 4 rounds you could have gave to Evloev besides the last two. Texas taking a bad shot. Man, that was such a it was a good fight though. It was a really good fight. Very good fight though. You do gotta give him that. You do gotta give him that. It was a really good fight. Right now, change the thumbnail right. Money coming in. I can lose. More cards than they send. I can choose. I a different color every day. Well, they gave a point deduction and everything. They gave a point deduction and everything. They did everything for that draw. They did everything to do that draw, right? Go back. I'm trying to see the update. Yeah, we updated. Updated mine. All right. Okay. Cool. Bitch. I can't edit. Number we. Oh, there it is. Previews. NBA news. NBA. I think we have NBA news today. Well, actually, no. We'll talk a little NBA. Actually, we'll talk a little NBA right now. Actually, talk a little NBA after. Well, all right. Okay. It's crazy because like it's crazy because I looked at Twitter for a little bit and like everybody I thinks most of the people think it's a draw, and if they don't think it's a draw, then they're thinking that Lerone won, right? I can't get behind Lerone winning that fight. I can't get behind that, right? I can't get behind it, but to me it was very clear. 1-2 Lerone. Third round went to Evloev. Fourth round was the nut shot that took away a point. Evloev won that round, so it was tied. And then Evloev won the last round. To me, it was a clear draw. It was a clear draw to me. I guess people think that Lerone won the third round. I mean, I'd have to watch it again, but I don't think he did, though. I really don't think he won the third round. Nice open three from Texas. Yeah, the ruling doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. We have to see the scorecards, right? Because usually we see the scorecards, right, and then like it comes out like Derek clearly fucking gave the first round to Evloev, and it's like, what the fuck, like. Derek clearly sometimes he be judging like he be on weight. He be judging like he be on that weight. Are you pushing all that weight? You pushing all that weight? Is that what you're doing? You pushing all that weight? Pushing all that weight? Nice driving kick. He has to hit that one. Yeah, Texas ain't hitting. Oh, Vato cherry picking. Oh, that's W foul. That was W foul. W foul. Looking at the other two March Madness games going on right now. Yeah, Houston's up by 23. Cooked, right? TCU down by 24. Duke up by 24, right? That one has though like minute and a half left of the game, so that one's literally cooked, right? The A&M game still 15 minutes left. 16 minutes left. So they can cut the deficit down to 10, but I don't know if they cutting it. I don't know if they cutting it all the way. I don't know if they coming back. Yeah, like if Texas starts getting blown out right here, Nombre, we can't grab the rebound. Texas start getting blown out here, then yeah, cooked. Absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. Mm-hmm. Cross-court jump passes. One of like the golden rules of bad basketball. Cross-court jump passes. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? The coach is like, what the fuck? The coach is you literally saw the coach say, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you could lip read that fucker saying, what the fuck are you doing? It's actually, what the fuck are you doing? I think Texas is looking for threes. They're not hitting right now. They're gonna need to start hitting soon. They're gonna need to start hitting soon. I ain't gonna need to start hitting soon. I ain't gonna need to start hitting soon. I be doing I could do an Uncle Ruckus voice. I watch a lot of the Boondocks. And Duke game is over. They win by... I can't do math. They win by 23. Duke wins by 23. And Gonzaga is now up by 8. I need Texas to make a run right here, or else... Yeah, I just need Texas to make a run right here. Fight back, please. Come on, fight back. Come on, Texas, fight, Texas, fight. Next game is sadly going to be VCU and Illinois. I don't know how long that game's going to be good, if I'm keeping it a buck. Don't know how long that game is going to be good. And VCU is not really the highest level opponents, right? So Houston's really about to get like they're going to get a real easy pass to this Elite Eight. A real easy pass to this Elite Eight. People genuinely think that he got robbed. Bro, he did not get robbed. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. This dude. Bro, what? Wait, he said Musiala for yo. They asked streamer Marlon to name the best football players from every country. This dude said some of the most clickbaiter shit I've ever seen. Bro, this motherfucker said Chicharito for Mexico. What the fuck? Chicharito in big 2026 for Mexico. What the shit? This brother said Kevon Sullivan for us. This dude said Kevon Sullivan for us. Dude really said a 17-year-old is the best we got. A 17-year-old that is not making the World Cup roster is the best that we got. Funny as hell. Ezzy being the best player for England is like another level of insanity. Like there's a lot of like dumbass picks that this dude had. Amin Sarr for Italy. Musiala for Germany right now. Musiala is a hell of a player, right? Even he's a lot closer than what Amin Sarr and Ezzy is right now. Ezzy's also a really quality player, but no way in hell is he the best player in England right now. No way in hell is he the best player in England. It's like saying Zendejas is our best player. Like, chill. Or Pepe is our best player. Like, chill, dog. Dog, what the fuck? Oh, wait. He said of all time? Instead of all time. Oh, I still retard. He also said Neymar right now too, which is like, I think he went one for, because he said Mbappe for France. I'll give him that, right? Obviously, I'll give him that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This dude went 1 for 8. This is fucking trash. This is fucking trash right here. He's asking for ball knowledge, Sullivan. I mean, he said the best player, not the most unique player. He said the best player, not named random. Oh, shit. So they got college basketball on right now. So the Team USA for flag football is playing against the NFL, like an NFL team, right? They're getting their ass kicked. They're getting their motherfucking ass kicked. But I'm looking more and more and more and more. I'm looking more at this stuff. Shit, I see a tweet from MMA Guru talking about this could be a setup. Oh, Texas right now with a huge, huge, huge shot to cut it down to 3 points. Nice mid range. Too bad he didn't hit it, but that was nice mid range. Nice transition layup. Yeah, time out. Time out. Yo, that is a old ass head. Bro, what? Whoa, like people. Round 5? Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, not really. They were both very clear rounds, in my opinion. Yeah, round 3 was clearly Mavzar's. No, 40. It's 48-46. Still be a draw. Yeah, still would be a draw. Bro, that was a clear draw. I'm still tripping over that. That was a clear draw. Yeah, robbery. Or no, it's a robbery in the sense that it should have been tied. Damn, they talk about how Dana left the scene after the MVP and Sam Patterson fight. Came back for the main event. He ended up coming back for the main event. As I'm seeing Guru talking about how this could actually be technically set up. Boring as fuck. Bro, I swear, I do think this is a this is definitely a robbery. Definitely a robbery in the sense that it should be a tie. Oh my goodness, what a terrible pass right there. They give it out to the post and the post threw it to nobody on the wing. The post threw it to a guy cutting, but the guy, I guess he thought Wemby was cutting or some shit. Dog, it was that pass for fucking Wemby. Yeah, this is 25-point belt that. Ooh, a 3 to close it out from Texas. Full court shot from Gonzaga next to rim. Texas out. Texas on top from 2. They're on top with 2 right there. 2-point game from Texas. 2-point game from Texas. Man, but that game's going to fucking halftime right now, and the Houston game's kind of a dud. Houston game's kind of a dud. It's a dud in the sense that it's a fucking blowout. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how Murphy got robbed. It's crazy how Murphy got robbed of a draw. He should be 13-0-2. Was this a setup for Gene Silva? We may never know. We honestly may never know. We still don't have the scorecards? We still have the scorecards for that fight? For the main event? No scorecards? Yeah, this was 40. Yeah, Ariel Hawani's talking about it as 47-47. There's no way it was 48-46. I'm sorry, there's no way Murphy got the. Yeah, 2-2. Aljamain Sterling said it was 2-2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hadn't seen MMA Joey, and that was a retarded take. That was very, very dumb. Very dumb. 3-0 Evloev to start out the round. No, son. No, it was not 3-0. One of the drunkest takes I've ever seen. 3-0 Evloev to start out. That was... Buddy, that's a whole 24-pack in type of take. You know, that's half a keg right there. That's half a keg. That's half a keg, right? That's a half a keg type of take, right? That's 12 Cutwaters type of take, right? A dozen Cutwaters type take. Dude wipes right now with the Uranus commercial. That's incredibly peak. Incredibly peak. Uranus dude wipes commercial. Oh wait, does this game start? Or we're still in the pre-show? No. We're at the pre-show. It doesn't start till like 7. I mean, I guess to watch the A&M game. I guess we'll watch A&M, but it's on commercial break too. Oh wait, can I? Is there a way I can view my shit from here now? Because hold on. No matter what you say or what you do, I'ma be around with you. But he's not. They be right by your side. 3005. Wait. Test. Are we here? Oh, we're both super delayed. Okay, we're super delayed right here. I see the delay. Yeah, I do see the delay. The delay. Bro, I be twerking on this Basu ball during stream. I be like, whoa. Like the bounce you get off this is crazy. Pause, but the bounce you get off of it is crazy. It be wildin'. Yeah, this Chick-fil-A commercial, that jalapeno chicken burger shit be looking mad weird, like the bun different and shit. Like, don't be scaring me, bitch. Don't be scaring me, bitch. Nice. Think about me, think about think of my sweet ISO. Bro, what's up with everything? What's up with everything trying to have protein in it now? What's up with everything? Everything needs to have protein in it now. Like this new protein wave. Like I guess like the people that are dumb enough to fall for that, like cool, right? Or some of them are really dumb. Some of them are really, really dumb. And then like the whole point of it too is that it's not like it's probably like plant protein or like casein protein that they're using. Like it's not legit protein is what I'm trying to get at. It's not legit protein. Fiber proteins. All sorts of that bullshit, right? All sorts of that bullshit. Oh my lord. Yeah, dominated. The A&M's getting absolutely dominated right here. Oh, my stream glitched out on this side. Oh, they glitched out on both sides actually. It glitched out on both sides. Or actually no, that one's fine. That was fine. Right? How is that one more ahead? How is that one more ahead than this one? Can I go recent? There you go. Are we back? Oh yeah, we're back. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely back. We're so back. So what do you do with Lerone Murphy now? What do you do with Lerone Murphy, right? Because he took some punishment, right? Took a little bit of punishment. Now, where do you put it? Who do you put him up against now? What do you do with that? What you do? What are we gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that, little boy? What you gonna do with that, little boy? We give him the loser from Zalal and Aljamain. Or no, if Aljamain loses, then we give him Lerone Murphy. I wouldn't mind that. Featherweight, there's a lot of matchups coming up at featherweight. So featherweight in particular, there is a lot of matchups coming up. So I would assume that got the caps lock on. Movzar Evloev. Nice. Think about me, think about you, think about sweet ISO. Yeah, I mean, like, everybody's kind of in weird spots right now. Bro, what the fuck is Yair Rodriguez doing right now? The fuck is Yair Rodriguez doing? What the fuck? Like, hold on. That might just be where we go. That might just be where we go next with Lerone. Because next month's coming up, he still doesn't have a fight announced, right? Next month's coming up, he still doesn't have a fight announced. It's gonna be a full year. He's gonna be a full year without fighting. Bro, what the fuck happened to Yair Rodriguez? Exactly. What the fuck happened to Yair Rodriguez? He's on a 2-fight win streak, which is why I wouldn't want to do him and Lerone, but he hasn't fought in over, it's going to be over a year when he fights next. Oh, shit. These boys came out the timeout with the full court press. Shit, Houston was struggling with it for a little bit. These little boys came out with the press, didn't know what the fuck to do. Oh, that was hombre. He made space. Oh, he drew the foul. Right? Picking up your dribble behind. I talked about that last year. Picking up your dribble behind the basket. Horrible basketball. However, fouling the person when they're a shooting foul when the person's behind the basket might actually be even worse. That might actually be even worse. No, it is worse. It is worse. It's so much worse. They say shoot. What's up with you? Well, it's totally unrelated as A&M just cut a huge 3 to cut the lead to 24. Bang! A&M with a huge 3, cutting the lead down to 24 points. I had to recreate that. Totally unrelated, though. Totally unrelated. I'm kind of excited for Houston football next season, right? Because I haven't done like college. I'm not college, high school football. Like I haven't really done any like scouting on that. Really, most of the time when I do it, it's only for Michigan, right? It's only for the Michigan players and like who's like their incoming classes, right? But I found myself watching a whole lot of Keyshawn Henderson this past year. Found myself watching a whole lot of Keyshawn Henderson. I'm kind of hyped for that. Kind of hyped for that debut. Dude, Keyshawn Henderson looks nice. That dude looks nice, right? That dude look nice. Nice. He's like the number 3 overall. Number 3 overall. He's like the third quarterback, third or second. He looks nice. He looks nice. Whoa. I'm looking at the rankings right now. How far back is Lerone Murphy gonna drop? Lerone's 3 right now. He's 3. Behind him is Yair Rodriguez. He's gonna drop. Right? He's gonna drop. Yair Rodriguez is ranked 4 right behind him, right? It's gonna be over a year since he last fought, right? And he beat the shit out of what's his face? He beat the shit out of Pitbull, right? Beat the fuck out of Patricio Pitbull, right? And at time he beat the shit out of Patricio Pitbull. Then Pitbull won his next fight, right? Pitbull lost the fight to Yair and still fought like a couple months afterwards. And then Yair Rodriguez is basically like fucking lip shut apps. I'm not gonna say it no more because it was some nasty shit. It was some nasty shit. I can't lie. But he doing a whole lot of hiding though. He doing a whole lot of hiding, Yair. But I never understood how something that really grinds my gears, right? Something that really, you know what grinds my gears? Not Peter Griffin. You know what grinds my gears? So I hate how a lot of these US the fuck. Protein burp. I hate how a lot of these UFC fighters, right? So a lot of these fighters have like real life beefs, right? There's real life beefs, right? Just recently, last month, I believe it was March. I don't know if I talked about this in one of my my practice streams, right? I don't know if I talked about this, but so I think it was the pay-per-view. We were supposed to have Kevin Holland and Jeff Neal, right? It was a card where Jeff Neal was fighting at. We were supposed to have this card, right? Actually, no, it wasn't because I remember it was going to be for Houston. Hey, shout out Houston, right? It was a fight night in Houston. It was a Strickland fight night. So it was the last one in February, right? It was scheduled to be Jeff Neal and Kevin Holland, right? But the fight kind of just like dissolved. It kind of just dissolved, and they moved Kevin Holland to a different fight that's coming up, I think, next week, or no, it's the next pay-per-view where Kevin Holland's fighting, and Jeff Neal still took that other fight in Houston. I believe he won. And so we didn't get any news about how that fight got canceled, right? Until Jeff Neal comes out in an interview talking about how the fight got canceled, right? It was better that we didn't fight, right? There was a lot of animosity between not between us necessarily, but between our camps and our coaches. That's perfect. That's perfect. Two people that want to fight each other. It's like the easiest way to get this shit done, right? The easiest way to get this shit done. Like, you want to fight and you want to fight each other. I thought that's what we do in the UFC, right? Soft ass shit, right? So then it gets me to my to my second point, right? It gets me to my second point, right? How long has this been going on? How long has it? At the very least 2 years. It's probably been 3, maybe even longer, right? For the last 2 years, Yair Rodriguez has been openly ducking Diego Lopez, right? He's been openly ducking, right? They've been doing these UFC no-che cards, right? They've been doing these UFC no-che cards, right? The easiest no-brainer fight of all time to do at one of those cards, right? The easiest, like a dummy could fucking book this fight, or not book the fight, but like a dummy would have match made this fight, right? A dummy could have done this. I'm stumbling over the word dummy, right? Because that's literally the level of intelligence it takes to realize that Yair Rodriguez and Diego Lopez would be a sick fight that totally makes sense. Diego Lopez has been down for this fight and pushed for it. He's still pushing for this fight to this day, right? But it's kind of just whoever Diego Lopez gets, right? You can only fight who you get. Tough foul. But Yair Rodriguez is doing this dumbass like, oh, I don't want to give him my time. I don't want to give him my time, right? I don't want to give him my time, man. And then there was like a little point where like Diego Lopez was obviously gonna get a title shot, right? It was like before the first time he fought Volk, right? It was pretty inevitable, right? Like, I mean, shit, like he's the most entertaining fighter right now. Like you got to do that fight with Volk. You got to do that title fight, right? It was only that short period of time when Yair Rodriguez was down to fight Diego Lopez. The only period of time was when Diego Lopez was in title talks, right? And even still then, Yair Rodriguez was still pushing for a fucking title fight. Like the millionth title fight for Yair Rodriguez. I'm only mad about this because I just want to see the Diego Lopez and oh my goodness. That was a nasty ass pin. Oh fuck. That was a nasty pin. Can I see the replay? Shit. I see that replay. I see this replay though. I'm only mad about it because I really want to see that fight. Diego Lopez, Yair Rodriguez. And it's a fight that Yair can honestly probably win, right? Like he doesn't do well. Yair doesn't do well with pressure, right? But he does do good as he's a counter striker. That's what he does, right? Diego's gonna put pressure. He can counter strike. Now the amount of pressure Diego puts is definitely a problem. That's definitely a little bit of a problem, right? Facing all that pressure, right? It's a little bit of a problem, but Yair is a very good counter striker, right? Even close up, he's still a very good counter striker. Like it's not that crazy to assume that Yair Rodriguez could beat Diego Lopez. It's not that crazy to assume that. But yet, Yair Rodriguez doesn't want to grace us with the chance to find out, right? He doesn't want us to find out, right? Like literally, unless Diego Lopez turns down a title shot for Yair, like we're never gonna see that fight because Yair's being such a bitch about that. He's being such a bitch about that in particular. I fucking love watching Yair Rodriguez fight too. I really want to see that fight, man. I really want to see that fight. It's just too bad he just doesn't want to. Whoa. That was a potential stream-ending disaster right there. That was a potential stream-ending disaster. Ooh, shit. I spilled like a bunch of my motherfucking ham sandwich. Texas game back on. Yeah. Fuck the game. Switch it back to the Texas game. Texas is still up by 2. Still up by 2. They both scored a buck from the time that I missed. And that's another buck from Texas. Another buck. Another buck. I mean, y'all heard me talk about it before. Y'all heard me talk about it. I don't think this Gonzaga team wasn't really that good. That was a good positioning, though. And yeah, you got to foul that. Like it's not as talented of a Gonzaga team as it has been in like previous years. Because Gonzaga usually got squads. They usually got squads. They kind of got a squad, but not as talented though. Not as talented. Illinois game started too. If this one gets too out of hand, then we will be potentially switching. Right? We'll potentially be switching. I don't know if I want to go to the end of this game or first half of the VCU game, right? I mean, we'll see. Should probably give predictions up and down, right? Probably give predictions up and down. I'll start in the next dead ball. For not the dead ball, but next commercial break. Another draw foul by Gonzaga. There's some pretty shit looking shots that they're taking. Like they're getting bailed out right here at Gonzaga. They got bailed out. Although I know the last one was a foul, but this one is kind of a bailout. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? What was that? What was that? No, I need to see him make one. Before I attempt it. I need to see him make one before I attempt what the fuck he just did. That's a very odd looking. Whoa! I've never seen a wind up like that. All right, so the dude. Do I have a ball somewhere? Ball. All right, just get a Pokeball. Get my Pokeball. The dude takes his dribble, right? He takes his dribble. Boom, boom, and then you know how people they do that spin, right? They do that spin. I do that spin for my free throw. That's how I take my free throws too. I do the spin also. However, this dude did the spin all the way to a shot. I can't even do that shit. I can't even do what the fuck he dribbled, spun it into a shot. And he moved back. Spun it into a what the fuck? Man, these college kids be having some weird ass windups apparently. As earlier in the Michigan game, some dude from St. Louis was shooting like Chuck Hayes. It's basically the same shit, except he didn't spin it all the way up right here and then he straight up like boop, boop, like a 2 motion or some shit. Like it's more I'm thinking about it now, it's more of like a Michael Kidd Gilchrist type shit. Or no, an NBA Markelle Fultz. That's what it is. It was NBA Markelle Fultz, right? What the fuck was that pass? Please tell me that shit spit. What the fuck? He He tried flicking that shit. That shit didn't. That shit did not. That was not it. That was not it. Tried faking it. He tried faking it. It was a 3-on-1. He tried faking it to his right and then like try to like put some spin on it to his left side. That was an ugly ass pass. Oh no, that's Texas. Oh, nope. I don't know about. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The screen and roll action. Texas take the lead, right? Take the lead. Oh, that looked like a foul to me. Gonzaga got hacked. Screen and roll. And tough shot, tough layup. A lot of body contact. Oh, that was clean. That was kind of clean. That was kind of clean. That was kind of clean. He jumped to block the pass. The defender caught it. He was still in the air, and as he was coming down, he swiped the ball. It was very, very nice play. Very nice play. All right, well, we'll break down the rest of the bracket for tomorrow, right? Break it down a little bit. Probably gonna go live same time-ish tomorrow, right? So except we're not watching the UFC, so it's gonna be primarily gonna be a basketball stream tomorrow. Right? Literally not a whole lot going on besides basketball tomorrow. You know what? Yeah, we'll start from the top of the East, right? Start from the top of the East because there's no more games today. Duke advanced, right? And tomorrow they're gonna play the winner of St. John's and Kansas, both really tough teams. I would not want to play Kansas right now. That is fucked up. I'm thinking Kansas. I said St. John's the other day. I'm leaning towards Kansas. It's going to be a very 50-50 game. I'm leaning towards Kansas, though. I'm leaning towards Kansas right now. Ultimately, we'll see, though. St. John's is a 3-point favorite, though. Got me licking my chops at the thought of that, right? Me licking my chops at the thought of 3-point favorite St. John's. Yeah, so that's gonna be a very good Sweet 16 game, Duke and Kansas. That's like a Final Four level game right there, right? We're getting that shit at the Sweet 16. Very nice. UCLA, UConn tomorrow. You know how I feel about UConn, right? I know how I feel about UConn. Not really confident in that team either. So I do think that we are going to get a Big 12 or Big 10 semifinal matchup or rematch. My bad. Big 12. I keep saying big fucking. I almost broke my leg. I was going to kick the bottom of that stool, right? It's going to be a Big 10 semifinal rematch between Michigan State and UCLA. Oh, no, they met in the quarterfinal. Right, it's going to be a quarterfinal rematch. And the winner goes to the quarterfinal, ironically. I like State in the rematch, though. I like State in the rematch. Duke, Kansas, I literally cannot give a prediction for that. Let's see. Iowa, Florida. I've been pretty open about Iowa taking that game, right? I do think Iowa's going to take that game. We're going to see Iowa tomorrow. We're going to see Iowa win tomorrow. And I'm looking at I'm really looking at Nebraska also. I'm looking at an Iowa-Nebraska Sweet 16, right? Another Big Ten Sweet 16 matchup, right? Damn, tough three. Tough three. Gonzaga takes it back by 2. So yeah, thinking we're seeing Iowa and Nebraska in the Sweet 16. Other side, Houston is about 5 seconds away from beating A&M by 21. Yeah, they're 5 seconds away from beating A&M by 21. I think they will be playing against Illinois. I mean, I'm not that high on Houston, right? I'm also not that high on Illinois, though. So another toss-up game for me. I think Illinois is going to take that, though. I think Illinois takes Houston. Just my opinion. I think they take Houston. Better team. Or not better team, but deeper team than Houston. Right? West Division. Rebound by Texas. West Division, you have the 1 seed Arizona tomorrow going against Utah State. I like. Oh wait, yeah, Nebraska Vanderbilt's tonight. Yeah. I'm thinking Nebraska takes the dub tonight. I think they take Vanderbilt down tonight. Arizona, Utah State tomorrow. Yo, that's a foul. Yo, they are fouling the shit out of each other in the box out. Oh, that was a beautiful move. No, you gotta finish that shit. We got Arizona, Utah State. Right? Arizona, Utah State. I'm thinking that's a clear Arizona win, right? Just keeping it real. Thinking that's a clear Arizona win, right? Same thing with Arkansas, High Point. Clear Arkansas win, right? We're seeing Arkansas and Arizona in the next round. That's going to be a good matchup, and I do like Arkansas winning that. This current game on the other side of the quadrant, right? Been very open throughout the stream. Texas is going to take this game. They are now down by 2. They're down by 2 now. So Gonzaga, it's been a back and forth game. Other side, Purdue, Miami. I said in the last stream that if Purdue does not make it to the Elite 8, Matt Painter should get fucking fired, right? Fired out of his job, right? Easiest fucking quadrant of in tournament history, right? Easiest like walk to the Elite 8, right? So I think Purdue takes Miami tomorrow, and then they beat whoever wins this game between Gonzaga and Texas, which I'm thinking it's going to be Texas. But either one of them, I think Purdue smashes them. Right? Last region, you know what I'm saying? Midwest, right? We got Michigan, right? Tomorrow, we're about to see Tech versus Bama. I think Bama's a deeper team, right? Better system, right? They look good last game, right? And if they're hot, right? So they're hot. Not really much you can do to fuck with them. I think Bama takes them. However, there's going to be almost a week in between games, so I don't like them against Michigan next round. Though. I don't like Michigan against Michigan next round. Tennessee, Virginia. I like Tennessee. Enough said, right? Virginia, horrid team, right? Had a lot of stinkers, right? A lot of close games with a lot of teams that shouldn't have been close. Last round being an example. But, however, Tennessee's a favorite, too. That shit stunk for Virginia. I bet that shit stunk. Yeah, so I got I got Tennessee over Virginia, and then they take on the winner of Kentucky, Iowa State. I'm looking at Iowa State as well, right? Tennessee, Iowa State. I mean, this is a very easy region for Michigan to win. I can't lie. It's a very easy region for Michigan to win to get to a Final Four, and then they'd be facing. I'd be thinking they'd be facing either like Arizona or Arkansas, right? Arizona or Arkansas, one of those two, in the Final Four. And then my pick to make it out the South is it might be Illinois, honestly. My pick might honestly at this point it might be Illinois to make it out this quadrant. It might be Illinois. Who knows? Might be Illinois. Thinking Illinois makes it out that quadrant. East, bro, I have no fucking clue who's making out the East. I have no fucking clue who's making out this fucking side of the bracket. I have no fucking clue, right? Because if Michigan State does get it done against UCLA, if they get their get back, that's going to be a tough team regardless of whoever, Duke or Kansas, right? It's going to be a tough team regardless. So, yeah. It's a lot of really good games. A lot of really good basketball to be played. Damn, my scoreboard's kind of cooked. I can't lie. Scoreboard is a little bit cooked. Scoreboard is a little bit rattled. Scoreboard. What's the next game we have going on? It's the Nebraska Vanderbilt game. Don't know if I'm going to be on for the Nebraska Vanderbilt game. Right? Just being honest. Don't know if I'm going to be on by then. No, I'll probably be on like right before tip off. Shit. And yeah, oh, that's a nice Adidas EQT sweatshirt. Nice EQT sweatshirt. I love the vintage Adidas EQT sweatshirts. Another part of a little backstory, right? I used to be a part of a vintage company, right? Before I was doing the streaming shit, I was working a lot on vintage. They're shooting more free throws. I'm just. Yeah, so Texas isn't playing like the greatest defense. Gonzaga ties it up. Texas isn't playing the greatest defense right now. Oh, they're having trouble with this press right now. They're playing the greatest defense. They're scoring bucket for bucket with these guys. But however, the buckets that Gonzaga keeps getting are just free throws. They're just free throws. That's a foul. This dude tried dunking on everybody. Going live during the St. John's and Kansas game is going to be cinema tomorrow. It's going to be cinema. Absolutely cinema. Makes the first free throw. Cinema. Thinking about going live at 2. Thinking about going live at 2, around 2 tomorrow. We'll see what happens, though. See what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna be watching the pro. I just gotta delete Twitter. The MMA writers that they show on Topology, the majority of them gave it a draw. A majority of them gave it a draw at Texas Ball. Ooh, Dana said that whoever wins the main event guaranteed a fight. Yep, that fool ain't not getting a title shot. I think Mavzar should be fighting for a title next. Honestly, I think he should be fighting. I know he robbed a draw, right? It should have been a draw, but it's the rule. I mean, not the rule, but like he said it himself. Whoever wins the fight gets a title shot. And now the fight ended. The fight ended the way it did, right? Where he kind of robbed a draw. It should have been a draw, but he ended up winning. Now all of a sudden it's like possibly, yeah. I'm not even thinking about that, man. The fight just ended. The fight just ended, man. You know what they say, man. We don't make fights after the fight. Now all of a sudden it is we don't make fights after the fight. Hold out. I'm after stream. I'm definitely gonna be watching. Oh shit! No, yeah, Gene Silva's getting a title shot. Yeah, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Bro, Mavzar got fucking screwed. Bro, he got screwed. I'm not gonna lie, he did get screwed. He got fucking screwed. I mean, they're saying they're saying everything about Gene Silva right now. They're calling him all the slurs and everything. They're calling him all the J words. Well, not all the J. There's one J word, right? They're saying all that shit. Good lord. Good lord, what a... Hold out. It's easiest draw to score if it affliction. Oh, that's absurd. Bro, man, Daryl Doucette, man. Roll out. Roll out. Bro, I need to watch. So I need to watch the Dana press conference in a bit. I need to watch that Dana press conference like bad because he's saying some bullshit. He's saying some bullshit. I also need to watch this fucking flag football game apparently because like, damn, they really beating this shit. Roll out, roll out, roll out. Bro, that is absolutely insane, bro. Yeah, Gene Silva getting a title shot is like that's way too liberal. That's way too liberal. Way too liberal. Extremely liberal. Well, he's from that part of Brazil, so you can argue it's another thing. You can argue it's conservative. Well, no, they both love those. They both love those kind of people. They both love those kind of people. I'm protecting the word Jew like if it's a slur. That's kind of hilarious. I'm protecting the word Jew like if it's like like the N word or something. Just say it. Say the N word. Say it. Or say the J word. My bad. Say it. Say the J word. I was about to say it towards the mic. Oh, what the fuck? He got that rebound? Yeah, you deserve to hit that shot, bro. You got that rebound over 3 people in the paint. The Gene Silva title shot just sounds absolutely insane. If they give Gene Silva a title shot, then what do we do with Mobzar? You have to cut him at that point. Like you have to cut him. You have to cut Mobzar if you don't give him a title shot. Because then that's the only way you can explain oh, I mean, we can't give him a title shot if he's not in the UFC. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Some great defense being played. Hey, transition dunk to extend the lead to. Oh no, yeah, extend the lead to 3. Roll out, roll out. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Oh my word! He tried dunking off him off 2, and they gave him that call. Oh no, they called a travel. They say that's not a foul. They say that is not a foul. Oh what? No, they did. Bro, say you did. Say you did. Bro, say you fucking did. Wow, that's soft. That's pretty soft. It's pretty soft. What was he supposed to do? He straight up went up off 2 and tried reverse dunking on him, like if he was just gonna if he was Wilt or some shit. Bro, I've seen like three, 4 different commercials of these Boozer brothers, bro. Oh shit, they got Pop Boozer. They got Carlos Boozer and then Lil Dicky, Jason. These are some crazy ass commercials. They got Lil Dicky, Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, Estefan Castle. Estefan Castle, bro. They got some random ass people in this commercial.